Week 1 of 2025 is done. Week 1 of Gymshark 66 is also done. My goals this year cover a huge array of things: business, personal, physical, relationship goals, and even my social media. They're honestly huge. $10,000 of monthly recurring revenue, 15,000 followers on Instagram and TikTok, and 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have no backup plan, no doubts, and no excuse for real. I'm going all in. But week 1 has already tested me. But I'd like to say I came out stronger than when I started. Here's exactly how it went down. This isn't just about the numbers. It's about transforming my life and transforming as many others as I can along the way. And transformation to me is physically, mentally, and spiritually. The gym completely changed my life when I was a teenager. It taught me discipline, goal setting, and resilience, and how to push through when things got tough. That's why Gymshark 66 is the perfect challenge to kickstart 2025 for me, because this journey is more than just physical. It's about completely changing my life. So let's start with the business wins. I signed 3 new clients this week, which I'm super excited and proud of. I made huge progress in building out my Skool community for our current one-on-one coaching clients, and also almost ready to expand to a bigger audience. This is something I've been putting off for months just because of my anxiety. And third, I stayed pretty consistent with content creation, posting at least once a day, experimenting posting up to 3 times a day to really help me grow my personal brand, my coaching business, but also give as much value as possible and change as many lives as I can. Each one of these is one small step closer and closer to the financial and business goals that I've got. Physically, I've been feeling strong as hell. I'm sitting around 210 pounds. My lower back pain is going away. I feel functionally strong. I've been doing a lot of conditioning work, which has been really fun. And I just started training in strongman, which has really lit the fire under my ass, and I'm enjoying the gym again. I honestly feel like a newbie. I'm trying so many new things that I've had to ask for a lot of help, but it rebuilds my confidence every time I learn something new. So it's been really fun challenging myself. Relationship-wise, I'm honestly just making a much better effort and having more intention of spending quality time with my wife, Kait. This week, we kept it simple by going on a little date to this hot chicken restaurant called Bird Code here in Connecticut. It's so good. If you live in the area, I highly recommend it. We also walked around a couple home decor stores because we do have some goals of upgrading our home in the future. So it was nice to look around and kind of take mental note of some of the things we thought would look great in our future home. Not everything was easy this past week though. Our German Shepherd, Bella, who's 9 years old, started having accidents in the house, which is not like her at all. So we took her to the vet and we just weren't quite sure how things were gonna move forward. The doctor recommended we get blood work, and that shit cost $500, more expensive than it is for a human to get blood work. And in the past, I would have been bugging about that price, spiraling into a scarcity mindset about how we don't have enough money and freaking out. But I'm really proud of myself because I didn't. I had faith that she would be okay. That was already a stress, but I had faith that she was gonna be fine. And I kept reminding myself that that's exactly what we have our emergency savings for emergencies like this. Turns out she's literally completely healthy. It was most likely just a UTI, not a waste of money, because knowing that she's okay and healthy is worth every penny to us. That wasn't even the biggest challenge this week. I guess it kind of adds to it. But the biggest challenge this week was my own freaking brain. On Saturday and Sunday, I slept in just a tad bit longer than I would have liked, and it kind of threw off my routine. I actually caught myself realizing that I was just ruminating in self-negative talk, already asking myself, you already messed up week 1, what's the point of even trying? But I've learned over time that the bigger the dream you have, the bigger the shadow it casts on you. The bigger the fear, the bigger the doubt, the bigger the anxiety that it might bring. But they're all part of the process. This is why it's so important to have mindset work be a foundation of what you do on a daily basis. I didn't let that negative self-talk win, and I utilized what I call the 3-2-1 method. It always gets me moving when I don't want to. It's about breaking up this huge goal into smaller actionable steps, counting down from 3 and just taking small action. It creates momentum, so it becomes easier to start with small actions, stack those wins, and move on. For example, I wanted to go on a run and I kept pushing it off. And instead of just telling myself, go on a run, go on a run, go on a run, I changed it and I did 3, 2, 1, put my shoes on. 3, 2, 1, step outside. 3, 2, 1, start walking. Before I knew it, I was 2 miles into a run, and I just did a kettlebell workout after because I was feeling so good. The reality is that most of the time, we spend more energy thinking about how we don't want to do the thing than it would actually take us to do the thing. All right, on the social media side, I'm experimenting a little bit. So I'm posting every single day, a lot of value-driven content, really just providing tips, tricks on how I lost weight, mindset tips that have helped me, but I'm experimenting by posting sometimes up to 3 times a day. And here's what I've learned. On TikTok, we just hit 500 followers. We've gained 100 followers in a week. So I think that the more quantity we can put on TikTok, the better. On Instagram, it's been the opposite. I actually lost like 5 followers. I don't know. It's not that deep. It's a learning experience. The big thing I'm focusing on right now is consistency, but I'm realizing what I lack with a lot of my videos is my storytelling capability. And I'm really focusing more on my script writing and getting better at telling stories. I really believe that the more I can lean into my story, the more I can give back to the community and show you guys that really anything is possible. I mean, I've had the odds stacked against me since I was a kid, and I'm pretty proud of where I am today, and I'm proud of where I'll continue to go. I literally just want to help educate, motivate, and inspire as much of the community as I can and show you guys that you are more than capable of doing anything your heart desires. I think the biggest lesson that I took from this, and hopefully you can too, is that perfection doesn't exist, guys. I mean, we see so many perfect lives on social media, including my own. Perfectly edited videos, perfectly written scripts, perfect color grading, flawless routines, and I always find that it makes me feel behind. And I'm sure I'm not the only one, but the reality is that nobody's life is perfect, and we have to remember that social media a lot of times is just a highlight reel. Sometimes you feel like an unstoppable beast. Sometimes you feel like you can't even get out of bed. Really, the key is to just keep showing up and never giving up. So I want to bring my story into the world and showcase the good, the bad, the great, and the worst things in my life. Lastly, I want to just talk about something that I've been exploring for myself that has made a tremendous difference, and that is my faith. Faith has been playing a huge role in my positive mindset, in my mindset work, and also just reducing my overall anxiety. Faith and anxiety are 2 sides of the same coin. If you have faith, that means you are trusting that things are going to work in your favor. If you have anxiety, that means you have fear that things are going to work not in your favor or that things are going to go bad. So when I've gotten overwhelmed, I've just learned to calm myself down with either some breathing techniques and meditation, and just simply become mindful and remind myself that faith is going to get me so much further than anxiety. Just have faith in yourself and have faith in the world that things are going to work in your favor. I mean, it's literally been helping me sleep better. I've been feeling more grounded and connected with the time now rather than worrying about what's coming in the future. And I've been laser focused and connected with my reason why, because I have faith that it's going to work out. Listen, my message to you is very simple. If you have been waiting to start something and you just keep pushing it up because you're afraid, you have doubt, maybe anxiety, maybe you're afraid of what others will think, I'm here to tell you to just freaking start. It is the best decision that you can make in your life. You don't need to be perfect to make progress. I've been wanting to become a content creator since 2014. It's now 10 years later, and I'm just now starting to post my first YouTube videos at almost the age of 30. I tell you my wins not to brag, but to show you that it is possible. And that's why I want to share my losses with you too, because I want you to remember that perfection doesn't exist. If you have some 2025 goals that you're trying to lock in on, I'd love to hear them in the comments below. I want to support you every step of the way. I want to know what you're working towards so I can be your biggest cheerleader and we can help hold each other accountable. Also, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and stay tuned for next week's episode. This is just the beginning. 2025 is going to be sick. Ski